Is life better in Florida? Well, for me, it is. And as I wake up this morning I reflect on my life and how happy I am in my life, what could I do to change my life to make my life better? I think about that often, and that's what got me here. I grew up in New Jersey. Uh, I grew up in construction. I grew up doing a lot of different things. I grew up with different friends. I grew up with a different eating habits. I grew up differently in many ways. And over the years, what I've tried to do through trial and error, through willpower, through the grace of God, what I've tried to do is make my life better. I've tried to constantly evaluate where I'm at in life and what do I need to do to make my life better. And for me, moving to a warmer climate with a different culture, different atmosphere, um, that is Florida, South Florida, it's made my life better. Perfect, no, but better, yes. And I'm thankful for that. And, you need in life, a person needs in life, basically, they need their health. They need a way to provide a living for themselves, to feed themselves. So a job is very important. And that's something and that's what took me so long to get to Florida, was preparing responsibly how I would be able to support myself. So I was eventually able to get an internal job transfer. Um, but I looked at other options, and that's why I waited so long. But what I'm here to tell you is, if you have your health, if you could secure an income, um, Florida for me made my life better. And it's the winter right now; it's cooler. I actually like it when it's really hot, but cooler in Florida in the winter is 70 degrees, sometimes in the 60s for the high. South Florida, North Florida is a little bit different. But I want to share reflections on how important it was for me to make my life better. Again, whether it was changing my friends, whether it was changing my food intake, my diet, whether it was changing my life philosophy, changing to become more spirituality, changing to not become a religious dogma person, changing how I looked at relationships, and changing how I look at life, and constantly refining it and asking myself that question, and not staying stuck in a season of my life, not staying stuck in a place that doesn't inspire me. And right now I'm making this video for everyone that's in New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Michigan, somewhere cold and you're not inspired. I mean, if you're inspired by your state in the summer, then maybe like initially, like I was looking, you would want to look at being a snowbird. But whatever you look at in life, whatever your game plan of life, look at it through the lens of what do I need to do to make my life better, and how can I practically do it. I'll probably need to fill the gaps of practicality with some faith and with some grace of God. Um, but I believe that if you focus on doing everything you can do within your control to live your best life, to live a better life, I think you can hopefully do that. I still get sad. I still get frustrated with life. Um, but as I wake up this morning, I remember to thank God for Florida. I thank God, I have the ability to move to state in the United States. I'm thankful for the country. I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful, and I'm sharing, how you make your life better, and a mindset. And is Florida worth it? Because a lot of people question themselves, especially in the winter. For me, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. The culture, the environment's 100% different, especially in the winter, but even in the summer. But that's just me. How will you know for you? Take trips. Take trips, do your research, and then take some action, some unreversible point of no return action. After you've done the research and you've planned and you've prepared, and try to make your life better. Whether it means moving to Florida, changing your job, changing your diet, changing your friends, changing your political, religious philosophy, whatever it is to make you a better person, change. Change is the constant of life. Change is the constant of life. Change is the constant of life. And change is required to not only move forward, but to live a better life. Peace and love.